Welcome. Previously we discussed the story of Shema, the 24-year-old young professional who decided to save 25,000 francs of his salary every month until retirement. Another very powerful story of how somebody could take such a small amount or seemingly small amount of money every month, but retire with a very large sum compared to the amount that he saved. Today we're going to deal with the question, what will I do if I don't have the time Shema had to grow and compound his interest and grow significant wealth? Is there any advantage for me if I'm no longer a young professional? Another powerful ally when it comes to compounding and growing your wealth is time. The more time you have, the more your money can compound. And so we have to answer the question, what do I do if I don't have that much time left? If time and consistent saving and investing are necessary for you to take the full advantage of compound interest, how do you take the most advantage of whatever time you have available to you? And how can you reduce the time it takes to grow your finances? The answer to this question is found in a quote by John D. Rockefeller, one of America's wealthiest businessmen and one of the founders of the oil industry in the United States. He said, quote, "I'd rather earn 1% of the efforts of 100 people than earn 100% from my own efforts." John D. Rockefeller in this quote is talking about the power of compound effort. What happens when we leverage the efforts of many people moving in one singular direction to attain the same goal? Another 19th century character, John Haywood, wrote, "Many hands make light work." These two quotes come together to describe what it means to work together in unity, moving towards a singular direction with a singular cause. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of time to complete a task alone. And yet, if you were to work in a group of people on the same task, significantly less time and effort is used to achieve the exact same goal. This is also true of money management. If you want your money to grow larger in a shorter period of time, one key element you can use is the power of compound effort. Gathering together, unionizing, cooperatively working to put your money to good use in ways that you would not be able to do by yourself.
With 3 weekly flights to Gatwick Airport, Rwandair flies you to London, one of the world's leading financial centers. Book now and explore the world on board our young and state-of-the-art fleet. Call 250-788-177000 or email reservations@rwandair.com.
Rwandair, fly the dream of Africa.
Compound effort, then, is what happens when many people working together, moving towards the same goal, results in much less effort per individual in the group, and much less time it takes to complete even the most difficult task. Looking back at the example of Shema, he was able to grow a significant compounded savings from his relatively small monthly deposits over time. But let's say Shema gets married, and together with his wife, they start a savings culture within their family. Both Shema and his wife save a combined 58,000 francs a month because they are both working. Now you would think that Shema and his wife would save double together what they can get done alone. But because they are working together, they're reducing the expenses associated with life and increasing the principal amount saved, making the interest grow much faster, like a snowball rolling down a hill, picking up speed as it grows in size. This means in 10 years, the 9.825 million Rwanda francs Shema had on his own account alone is more than doubled to 22.794 million Rwanda francs, which is over 2.3 times more than Shema's savings alone. So again, here we see that because Shema and his wife are working together, they're able to reduce the costs of living because they're sharing expenses, but also they spend more efficiently because they're both mindful about how they're spending. They evaluate the difference between needs and wants and hold each other accountable. And as a result, both Shema and his wife together are able to save more. And because they're putting their money together, it is able to compound faster because the principal is larger.
With 3 weekly flights to Gatwick Airport, Rwandair flies you to London, one of the world's leading financial centers. Book now and explore the world on board our young and state-of-the-art fleet. Call 250-788-177000 or email reservations@rwandair.com.
Rwandair, fly the dream of Africa.
Alone, you might not be able to purchase real estate and leverage that real estate to earn some extra monthly income. In an investment group, you might be able to mobilize the funds you need to invest in a real estate investment trust, each one of the individual investors owning a small piece of a property, but together having enough purchasing power to buy an entire property and rent it out, each one getting a portion in rent equivalent to the amount they invested. Coming together as a cooperative is a very powerful way to make sure your money does the most it can, even though it's not a large sum by yourself. Another example of compound effort is working to earn income. On your own, doing a business or a job, you might only be able to do a certain amount of work in a given period of time, like one day. But different consultants working together can provide more value and produce more than one consultant working on his or her own. Finally, taking time to work on your skill set or profession, constantly refining your ability to do what you do best, will continue to add value to you in terms of your ability to earn, slowly but surely increasing your value and your capacity to earn income. Compound effort works in many different ways to increase the efficiency of the work that you do and reduce the time it takes to make your money work for you. Thank you for watching Plant Your Seed on RTV. Join us next week where we'll be talking about how you can take your seed and plant it in financial services available here in Kigali. Remember, the answer is only the answer. Financial success is living the answer every single day.